Hey guys, so I'm picking up with part 2 of my December haul. I obviously purchased way too much during December, taking advantage of a lot of the sales. So if you haven't seen part 1, I'll link that down below, but let's just get into it so it's not too long. Alright, so I got some candles and such from Bath & Body Works. And this one I had to dig out of my emptiest bin because obviously it's empty. This is Noel, which is silver pine and cedar. And yeah, it just says aromatic blend of pine needles, cedar, and juniper sprigs. And I really like this one a lot because you kind of get that freshness of the pine, but it's a little more mellowed out by the cedar element. So I would repurchase this one next year whenever it comes back. I also got fresh balsam, and both of these, by the way, have this snowflake pattern to the lids. And this one is snow dusted balsam, fir trees, and eucalyptus leaves. So I think adding the eucalyptus to the balsam and fir, it's very kind of fresh, invigorating smelling. It's a little bit too Christmas tree smelling to me now in the middle of January, so I think I'll hold on to that one till next year. I also got winter, which these were purchased online, which is why it has this plastic on it. So I'd burned through one of these before in different packaging. But this is pine needles, icy mandarin, and winter woods. And I guess, yeah, with the orange too, it's not quite as intense in your face as the fresh balsam. And to be honest, I really liked the jar on this one. Typically, I'm not a fan of candles that don't come with lids, but you can use one of the regular lids to put on there so it kind of maintains the scent. So yeah, I think this one you can get away with burning in the late winter that we're in now. So also from Bath & Body Works, I got this soap dispenser, which should have been using for the past couple weeks, but this is the Gentle Foaming Hand Soap Dispenser, Sparkle a Little Brighter, and it has these silver glitter snowflakes on it. And typically I stay away from home decor that has glitter on it because it tends to just get everywhere, and I'm not a huge fan. But anyway, this is the type of soap dispenser that you unscrew the cap and then pour another soap into. And I haven't seen this soap dispenser online. I know in the past, it seems like the stores tend to get more of these than the website. So if you're interested in products like this, I would recommend just stopping by the store every once in a while to see if there's anything you like. And then I got a couple of the hand sanitizers. This one is London, Tea Time, and Shortbread. And this is Oh Snap, Jolly Gingerbread. And I got these because I wanted to try out the scent before purchasing the hand soaps, but as you'll see, I ended up purchasing the soaps anyway before I tried these out. So kind of a moot point there. So from the store also, I got a London Tea and Lemon candle, which is a re-promoted scent. And this is the Joy to the World limited edition 2015 collection. They have these glitter lids, which these are smooth to the touch, so the glitter isn't gonna flake off. And this one seems a little bit stronger than, I think the last time I purchased this scent, it wasn't that strong. It didn't really throw that well, so hopefully this will be a good one. It says, Happy Christmas! Enjoy a majestic celebration with a royal blend of tea, lemon, and sugar. So this one's kind of nice to burn in the non-holiday season. It's just kind of a year-round scent for me. Alright, and then in their after Christmas sale, I purchased 3 of their Whish Christmas Spice candles in the hobnail jars, and it's a really spicy scent. It's not something I would normally kind of go crazy for. It says cinnamon stick, ground cloves, and nutmeg. But I mostly purchased this because I have an older jar that I had from a previous candle that I keep eyeliners and such in, so I wanted to kind of get some matching jars, and they don't always have this color jar style available. So Went ahead and got 3 of those. They were like $3.50 each or something. And then I got 4 hand soaps. I got, again, the Oh Snap Jolly Gingerbread. It says it's not a party without the gingerbread man. So they usually come out with some sort of gingerbread scent every year. So I'll probably hold on to this till next year. And then I got a Paris Pink Champagne and Tulips. So I thought this would be nice to use maybe around Valentine's Day. I also got a Shimmer and Champagne soap, and this is supposed to be golden champagne, shimmering sugar crystals, and glowing amber. And it has a nice like fake seal looking thing on here, so it's supposed to look like a bottle of champagne. So again, I thought that was cute and pretty. And then, as I mentioned, I got the London Tea Time Shortbread hand soap. And this is supposed to be golden shortbread, candied Bing cherries, and toasted almonds. So I'm not sure why they have sort of one London scent for the hand soaps and one for the candle, but hopefully I'll like this one as well. So I got 1 Yankee candle, and this was in this sale at Bed Bath & Beyond. I always have to think about that for a minute because Bed Bath & Beyond and Bath & Body Works kind of sound too similar. But this is Gingerbread Maple, and this is a 1 wick candle. So it smells really sweet and vanilla, but also has some spice to it. And it says it's supposed to burn 35 to 45 hours. So I haven't burned a ton of Yankee candles, but I figured I'd pick this one up in the sale. This was $8 from Bed Bath & Beyond. Alright, in Henri Bendel, I think they had candles that were like buy one, get one, or half off, or I don't know. But I got 2 of their candles, and Michelle 1218 had spoken really highly about them, so I was intrigued. I think I'd bought a couple of their travel candles, but I hadn't bought any in the full size. And unfortunately, by the time I saw the sale, they were kind of picked over, but I got this silver birch candle, and this says delicate notes of cedar leaf, fir needles, ivy, and blue spruce. Perfect for an afternoon spent fireside. The warm notes of sandalwood and musk evoke an enchanted alpine forest. So that's what the jar looks like. It has like a little plastic lid on it to, I don't know, keep it fresh. And this one is very piney. I don't know if I'll be able to burn this one before next December, but anyway, it smells nice. And this is 9.4 ounces, by the way. So I also got the Provence candle, and this one is, it's supposed to smell like the shaded lanes and fresh herbs of a garden with its savory aromas of crisp lemon and apple. Notes of cedar and musk create a blend that is elegantly rustic and just a little bit exotic. So this one is more of a spring scent to me. And I mean, ooh, I just got lipstick on the lid. It almost smells like a really nice French soap store or something like that. Like, it's a candle you could definitely burn in a bathroom. It would smell very nice and fresh. I also got one of their metal lids, which this was $10, so wasn't thrilled at having to purchase it separately, but you know, there you go. I don't like once I have a candle out of the box, I don't like not leaving it covered, because I just think dust and everything gets in there and it's just not pretty. So yeah. I don't know how often I will be purchasing Henri Bendel candles in the future. I was a bit annoyed at their customer service because they shipped the 2 candles separately, so I opened the first box and there was only 1 candle in it, and so I emailed their customer service, and then they said, oh, well, the other candle was shipped separately, and sure enough, I received it the next day, but I'm fine with them shipping things separately. I just want to be notified of it when they ship, so I don't think something is missing. And they did include a folded up shopping bag in the box, if you're wondering why I have this. So if you really wanted that Henri Bendel shopping bag, you would get that in your online order. Alright, so just a few more things I purchased from Nordstrom's. I finally broke down and got some Charlotte Tilbury products that I'd been looking at for a while. I got their Light Wonder Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation in #1 Fair. And this is really nice because it comes in a plastic tube with a squeezy tip. So I haven't used this yet. Hopefully this will be a good match for me. Beautypedia said it was a good foundation for dry skin, which I definitely have, so excited about that. And then I got 2 of her Matte Revolution lipsticks. I got the shade Glastonberry because Mags, I never know her actual name, the Michelax, Mags or whatever, she was wearing this a lot in the fall. This is Glastonberry. And I probably, to be honest, will not dig this out of my collection until next fall because it's just not a color I really want to wear as much, I guess, now. So I also got Red Carpet Red, which has been pretty popular, I think, on the internet. So got those. So on a side note, I just wanted to mention, I wanted to do a video about this, but I don't think this product is in stock anymore online, and so I thought it would be mean to kind of do it now. But I purchased this Kiko Twin Stars Nail Lacquer and Lipstick set, and this was part of their holiday collection. It came with this cute little box with a ribbon. But just in case you're close enough to a Kiko store, this may be something you want to check out. But this is the lipstick, and I just wanted to show you, this is also a matte formula, by the way, and it has a really nice magnetic packaging here. But if you'll look at the shape of the bullet, I mean, they're almost identical. This is the Charlotte Tilbury and this is the Kiko. So I am almost positive that it's made by the same lab as the Charlotte Tilbury, and of course Kiko is much more affordable. I don't know if I'd call it drugstore, but it's certainly more drugstore than Charlotte Tilbury is. And Charlotte Tilbury's lipsticks are made in Italy, as the Kiko ones are. And if you look at their first, couple lines of ingredients, they're pretty gosh darn similar. So, I can't say with 100% certainty, but I wouldn't be surprised, is all I'm saying. So if they ever re-release the Kiko lipstick in this matte formula, it may be something you want to try out. I'm just saying. And with the purchase, I think if you purchased over $100 of Charlotte Tilbury items, you got a sample of the Magic Cream, and this is 0.52 fluid ounce. So I've heard, some people rave about this, some people think it's overrated. It's a very thick cream. So yeah, I thought it was a nice way to kind of try it without actually shelling out for it. And then I also got this Whish body butter in Vanilla Spice. And this was, I guess, a holiday special packaging or whatever. So it came in this really cute tube with this ribbon and this little Wish star, which I thought was really cute. And then the body butter is actually, it's actually in a pump, which I wasn't really expecting, but anyway, there you go. And then for their samples, they always wrap their samples in individual plastic bags, which kind of cracks me up. And half the time they ship them separately, which again is kind of hilarious. But I got the Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb. I got a sample of the Charlotte Tilbury Supermodel Body. And then a sample of the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation in Deauville, light number 4. Which isn't going to match me, but NARS foundations tend to be too yellow for me anyway, so there's that. So from Scentbird, I ordered another case. This is the Space Gray color, And when you first sign up and become a subscriber, they send you, I think, just like a matte black case with your first perfume. But I'd ordered my boyfriend a sample for my December subscription, so I gave the black one to him. So I needed another one, and while I was checking that out, I saw this candle set, and this is 2 candles. I think this was like $14, I want to say, but they were basically a black and white votive, and they say Scentbird on the bottom here. And let me see, the black is dark amber and vanilla, which it definitely smells like, and then the white is gardenia and pomegranate, and I definitely get a lot of gardenia from that. So the candles are nice. I wouldn't say they're anything terribly special. One thing I will note, I placed this order on December 16th, and a few weeks went by and I hadn't heard anything. So I emailed them and they said, oh, any orders placed after, I think, the 15th will be shipped the next month to save on shipping costs, which is okay. I can understand that, but you should have told me at the time I placed the order. I looked through all their FAQs and customer service information, and they didn't say that anywhere. So I was kind of irritated by that. And to add insult to injury, this candle set and the perfume case arrived separately from my January perfume samples. So it's kind of like, where are you really saving on shipping here? So, you know, there's that. Maybe as they're kind of branching into selling full-size perfumes, they'll get a little bit better about the whole shipping thing. So I placed an order from Ulta, and I'll show you what I got. So I got a pair of the Ardell Glamour Wispies. These were $2.99. So we'll see how I get on with those. And then I also got 2 of the new Burt's Bees lipsticks. This is in Brimming Berry, and this is in Fuchsia Flood. So I kind of like the packaging. It has this really cool honeycomb with the color peeping through. So I based this purchase off a swatch video, I think, that Emily Noel 83 did. So I'll try and find that and link it below. So I haven't actually used these yet, but I've heard they're just kind of a really nice sheer kind of moisturizing formula. So I got those, and with the purchase of, I think, $15, or essentially 2 of those lipsticks, you got this little kind of nylon-y rose printed cosmetics case. So I thought this was really cute, and it has Burt's Bees on this little tag here. But anyway, I got those, and I also got this nail polish from Nails Inc. And this is in the shade Leicester Court, and it is a glitter top coat with stars in it. And I realized, I think doing my nails for the Star Wars premiere, that I didn't have a glitter top coat with stars. And I just felt it was something I was lacking that I wanted to have for the future. So stars tend to be a recurring theme in like 4th of July, etc. So I got that, and I also got a Revlon lipstick, and this was $4.79. I think it was on sale. And this is in the shade Cherries in the Snow, which is a sort of iconic Revlon shade. You can see it through the top there. So anyway, so I just thought I'd pick it up and try it. So the main item I purchased was the Braun Silk-epil 9 epilator. And I think Fleur de Force and Lily Pebbles had both spoken highly of epilating and how amazing it was. So I thought I would give it a try. I've tried it once, and I didn't do my entire legs. I just did like little patches to kind of test it out and try it. So I haven't yet mastered, I guess, the technique. I will say that if you do decide to try this out, make sure that you're exfoliating your skin, because you can get ingrown hairs pretty easily with epilating. So there's that. But I got that, and that qualified me for Ulta's Platinum program for this year, I guess. And to qualify, I think you have to spend $400 in a calendar year. So they sent me this little welcome to Platinum gift bag, I guess. And inside there is a sample of the Whish body butter in almond, a sample of their Real push-up liner, and this comes in like a little plastic bag, and then the applicator is inside. There's a eyeshadow card for the Full Exposure palette, a sample of the Porefessional by Benefit, a sample of the Living Proof Restore Mask Treatment, a sample of Strivectin's Advanced Intensive Concentrate, a sample of Ahava's Purifying Mud Mask, a sample of Giorgio Armani C, and then a sample of Viva La Juicy Noir. So I would say, you know, for the Sephora VIB Rouge program, you have to spend $1,000, and I don't think you get any sort of gift with qualifying for just VIB, which I think is $350. I think you do have like a one-time use 10% off code that you can use at some point, but I think Ulta tends to be a little bit more generous with those percentage off coupons throughout the year, so that's kind of a wash. I think the Sephora gift with purchase is a little bit more exciting because it's an exclusive shade or product to Sephora VIP Rouge members. So this kind of had, you know, 2 deluxe samples and then a lot of packet samples. So it's not bad, but I think, you know, some of their gifts with purchase, you know, when you spend $60 or $70, you get a lot more than what you get for spending $400 in a calendar year. But anyway, there's that. So from HSN, I purchased the Smashbox Full Exposure Palette. So this retails for $52, but HSN was doing a 25% off of 50 deal, so it ended up being $27-ish, which I thought was pretty good for a palette, considering how many I'd been purchasing in the last few months. But it comes with a pretty good size of the 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer, which I think I've gotten samples of before, but I can't remember if I've used it or liked it or whatever, but it's a nice ad. And then this is the palette. It has that nice kind of duochrome packaging. And I kind of resisted getting this for a really long time because I thought the shimmery shades were going to be too glittery, which I guess they are, but I'd gotten this little, I guess, deluxe sample or whatever, I think from Ulta, of 2 of the shades from this palette, and I really enjoyed using them, so I went ahead and bit the bullet. So this would be S3 and M3, which are these 2 shades here, this row. So anyway, so the mattes surprisingly blended really well. I like those. And it comes with a brush, which is not terrible. It has a kind of domed crease or smudger brush, and then a split fiber shader brush. So pretty happy to add that to my collection. It's like a plastic on top of cardboard is what it feels like, packaging wise. And then it has a mirror, which obviously is not going to stay upright, but anyway. Alright, so from MAC, I purchased the Dita Von Teese lipstick in Von Teese, and I'm not a huge Dita Von Teese fan or anything, but I really like the idea of this collaboration, and I think, you know, having that kind of pin-up look, she's known for having a kind of red lip, so this is what the bullet looks like. It has her signature on the bottom here, and then also around the bullet itself, or the lipstick. So this was more of a collector's piece, to be honest. I think it's maybe a shade I could get away with, but I don't know. I have enough lipsticks in my collection. I don't necessarily need it. And with that, I got a free sample of the Cleanse Off oil in this nice little, I think it's a glass jar. Maybe it's plastic. But anyway, it's cute. It looks like a mini MAC bottle. So excited to have that as a sample. So from Ofra, I got 2 of their highlighters, and these are in the sort of palette refill style. I think you can also purchase it in a compact, but it's more expensive. So this is just the pan here, and I got the 2 shades that they did in a collaboration with the Dupe That girls on Instagram, and their Instagram account is basically comparing budget options to high-end options and trying to find dupes. So this is You Do You, which I don't remember what this is supposed to be similar to, but it's, I think, similar to one of the Becca products. And then also You Glow Girl, which I think is similar to Becca's Opal, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, got those 2. And just the pans normally retail for $15 each. And then I got the Kathleen Lights collaboration. This is called Havana Nights. Their long-lasting liquid lipstick. So I didn't buy the first one that she collaborated with them on because it just looked too orangey. I think it was called Miami Fever, maybe. But this looked like it could be a color I might pull off. It's more of a brick red, I would say. So we'll see how that works. And this would retail for $19.90. But Kathleen had posted a 40% off code, I think, when she first mentioned this product. So I ended up paying $33.89 for those 3 products. So I thought that was a decent deal. All right, almost there, I promise. All right, so from Alcone, they had the Viseart palettes on sale for $49. So I purchased the Paris Nude palette, and I've had the Neutral Matte palette for a few months, and I've really enjoyed it. So I wanted to try out some of their shimmers, and I've heard kind of mixed things about it. Some people say they're nice, but they're just not worth the elevated price tag. And normally these retail for $80. So I don't pay full price for these palettes, but for $49, I think for the amount of product that you get and the quality, they're worth that. I also got a Beauty So Clean in Gingerbread scent. So this is a conditioning brush cleanser. And again, this is something I'll probably hold on to until next year, where I want my brushes to smell like gingerbread. Maybe not so much right now. I also got some of these Twinkle razors. These are, they say they're eyebrow razors. I usually use these for just like facial hair generally. So yeah, not much to say about those. And then I did purchase the Makeup Forever Star powder in number 947. And this is kind of a peachy shade, and yeah, this product has been around for a long time, but I hadn't tried it before, and I think towards the end of the month I was just craving a lot of shimmer in my life, so I got that. I also think I had to qualify for free shipping, so. And then they threw in a couple of their make-off remover wipes, so I don't know, kind of a nice touch. Alright, and then last but not least, I got these faux fur booties from Restoration Hardware, actually. These were, I think, $12 plus shipping, and they're kind of a velvet fabric on the outside. They have faux fur on the inside, and then they have like a nubby bottom. And these are really cozy. I have these UGG, I don't know what the name is, if they're like the Dakota slippers or Ainsley or something, I don't know. But these have a rubber sole, so I can kind of wear them indoor, outdoor. And they have, I think, like a suede exterior and the shearling and everything. So these are nice and cozy, but I don't like to wear these in bed because of, you know, wearing them outdoors. So these are nice because they're really, I guess, malleable, and I only wear them indoors. So These are nice and cozy. They keep your feet really warm this time of year. So they came in this like furry or velvety sack with the faux trim around the outside, and it had like a, I don't know, suede cord, like so. So these were in the shade Fog, and I got the medium size because they said the medium was for women's 9 to 10, and usually I wear a 9, 9.5, or 10 depending on the shoe. I'd almost wished that I'd gotten the bigger size because like my toes get to the bottom of, or like the toe of the booty a little bit too easily. So they're definitely something I can work with, but I think as you wear them into like the lining gets a little bit more compressed and they're not as tight on your foot. Not that they're tight, but you know what I mean. So I definitely would have included these in my gift guide if I had them at the time. I had gotten these a few years ago, but they're just kind of raggedy and beat up, so I didn't want to include them. But these are the, I think, duvet booties. They have down on the inside, and then they have like this kind of shearling material. As you can see, they do kind of get destroyed after a while. And I like these too, but the problem with these is that if you put bare feet in them without socks or whatever, some of the down feathers can kind of angle their way through and prick your foot. So, but these are still really nice. And if you're thinking ahead to next Christmas already, I would recommend one style or another of the Restoration Hardware booties. All right, so that's it, guys. Thanks for sticking with me, and I will hopefully get my January haul up around mid-February. January was supposed to be a low buy month, but really hasn't been. So shame on me. So I hope you guys have weathered this winter storm, and please subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see upcoming videos from me, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.